Owen Valley High School students Cameron Blake and Kyle Smith came to their school board last fall with a unique proposal.
The school had about 7 acres that they weren't doing anything with except for selling hay off of it.
Our advisor, Mr. Tom Wallace, he came up with the idea to raise some type of livestock, and we kind of decided to go with goats.
Me and Kyle, we had a meeting with our assistant superintendent and our superintendent, and then we had a school board meeting with all the school board and a little bit in some of the community.
Got a grant from our school for $28,000, and then we've also got a grant from the Owen County Community Foundation for $5,000, and we started our farm. We started it with just a little idea. Somebody had a thought, and it's grown to being an actual working business and farm.
And then the goats, we actually planned on going to another state and looking for goats, and it got out in the newspaper that we were going to start a goat farm. Well, that got into Louisville's newspaper, and a family down there was reading the newspaper one day, and this lady's husband had just died from cancer. And she called us up and said, "I got about as many goats as you're wanting to buy, and you can come down and look at them."
With their farm now a reality, Blake Smith and their fellow classmates focus on turning their class project into a profitable business.
There's many different ethnic groups that would rather eat a goat or a sheep rather than a hog or a cow.
We plan on growing the kids to about 65 pounds and selling those kids to the ethnic market. And we've actually had quite a few kids from 4-H and FFA come and buy goats for their county fairs.
They're a lot easier to handle. That's definitely one of the big main things that I like about the goats.
The farm has not only given them an excuse to get out of the classroom, it has also helped prepare them for their future careers.
This here's just kind of been a tool, I guess, something that I can kind of put in my pocket and pull out whenever I need it.
I'm gonna eventually start my own farm, definitely gonna have a lot of goats. I plan on starting out with about the same size farm, really. Maybe about 50, 60 goats and just a few sheep and some hogs, just trying to have my own farm, just start that.
I've learned a bunch from it. Like I say, people skills and personal skills. I've learned quite a bit of that from it. But this here's, I kind of knew what I was want to be, but this here kind of solidified it for me.